Hey guys, welcome back. I know I look really funny today. Hey, if you're just joining me, I'm Shweta Vijay. Welcome to my world. I hope you'll stick around by hitting that red button, the notification bell, because so many of you are not getting notified every time there's a new video being dropped. That's pretty sad actually. So if you can do both, then we are killing two birds with one stone, just like this video. I'm killing two birds with one stone because I'm doing a makeup look for another video. But I just thought that before I start off with the makeup look, I'm going to teach you how to do a winged liner for hooded eyes. Now, a lot of you have noticed that I have been applying my liquid liner in a very different way. It's not the normal way of applying winged eyeliner. I have stretched it out just here on the outer corner of my eye because I've noticed for the last 1 year, a year and a half, I'm not gonna lie, that the shape of my eye has changed a lot. And what can I say? Gravity, old age, whatever that you want to call it, but everybody suffers from hooded eyes, and I just wanted to show you my technique of making it a little more easier and to giving your eye a little bit of a lift, almost like as if you have done a little Botox, okay, with makeup, and just to make your eyelids a little more prominent, even though it's a hooded eye, you know, especially here on the outer corner. So what this eyeliner technique will do is it'll give you a doe kind of a shape, you know, a doe eye shape. So that's what we are aiming at. So today I'm working on my natural lighting. It's another beautiful day, and I'm just going to apply, before I start, I'm just going to moisturize my lips using the collagen lip bath from Charlotte Tilbury, which is my favorite. So by the time I finish everything, it's just going to really make my lips a lot more supple. Another thing that I did is I started baking. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake, which I really adore. So if you are thinking of picking it up, please do pick it up. And if you want to know a lot more in detail, hit the card right here. Taking the Regeneration palette, which is my favorite. I mentioned this in the Makeup Revolution best of. I'm just going to take Attached, this really nice nude eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply that on my crease line. So it's very important for you to define that crease line before you start applying that winged eyeliner. Now you can use any liquid liner of your choice. My favorite liquid liners are NYKAA Epic Ink. I also like the NYKAA matte liquid liner. I love Inglot number 77 eyeliner gel. So many of you have asked me, what do you do when it dries up? You get the Duraline liquid from Inglot itself. You just put few drops on that and it turns into another creamy mush. Always remember that before you start your liquid liner, what you need is, these very thin cotton buds, any sort of a cotton bud to clean it. You need a concealer right next to you. Don't get afraid when you apply your liquid liner. And you need a very good quality liquid liner, something that is not going to dry out. So even if you use a pen or use a brush, it's completely your call, but make sure that it doesn't dry immediately. And you need an eye pencil. So to define the crease line, what I do is I look straight into the mirror, and where there is a fold right here, that is my crease line, and I will just shade it like a shadow effect right over here. Guys, I hope you really understand what I'm trying to tell you, because I am not a makeup artist. I do not know the makeup techniques. So I hope this will be really helpful to you. So now that I have a subtle eyeshadow going on, I'm going to take another palette of mine. This is the Revolution Pro Reloaded Neutrals. I love this as well. You can use any soft brown eyeshadow, okay? And I'm just going to take this one right here. Can you see this one? I'm just going to dust it off, whatever extra, same brush, and I'm going to do the same thing on my crease line, okay? And blend it really well. So you can apply your liquid liner if you're practicing before your makeup, because if there's any correction required, then you can just wipe it off and start all over again. So I'm going to start off with NYKAA I Am 24/7. This is the KAJAL pencil. You can use any of your choice. And what I do is I look directly into my mirror, and I start by stroking the upper lash line very gently. So with a very light hand, you're just stroking from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner. That will give you kind of a trace, an outline, very gentle outline to go over with your liquid liner. And also what I love to do is I like to take a small compact mirror and put it right down on this level of your eye, all right, right down, so that you'll be able to see even better. So you're looking straight and you have a mirror right here as well. And I'm going to start shading my upper lash line. What you could also do is you could just stretch out your eye just slightly and do the same. And I am not dragging it on the outer corner. Where my lash line ends, that's exactly where I'm ending this kajal. Okay, it just defines your upper lash line in the most prettiest way, in the most subtle way. So even if you want to go for a natural makeup look, very gently and shade the upper lash line so it looks like a thin band of very subtle eyeliner and a lot of mascara, and pow, your eyes are going to look really open and full. And this is where the mirror right here is going to be nifty. All right, so if you saw my Sonali Bendre makeup look, you would have seen that I took the same eyeliner pen and I gently just drew a thin line on the lash line. So basically where this black line is with the kohl, I'm just going over that. So I'm starting off with the inner corner. Everything else can be corrected after you draw your wing liner. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the inner corner. And applying a wing liner is all about practice. So practice as much as possible. And what I also notice is the further away that you hold the pen right here, the easier it is for you to get that inner corner to the midsection stroke. Now I'm going to take my OMI liner. This is a liquid liner from Etude House. It's really dark, it's really intense, and that's what I need. Okay, and because of how thin the brush is, I'm going to define the upper lash line. So usually before, when I was much more younger, where my lower lash line used to end, that's where I used to lift the feline flick. Now that I have droopy eyes, I have to start off where the upper lash line ends, you see? So right here is where I'm going to start with the flick. Very gently put my finger right here, stretch it out, not too much because you have to be careful with your crow feet. Just slightly stretch it out and flick it. Not too big, you're not going extra with it, nothing. You're just going to work with this size, and from here I'm going to connect it. Okay, I'm just going to connect it right here all the way to the midsection. Raise your eyebrows so that there is no creasing out here. Just make sure you raise your eyebrow and do this. Now you can clean out the band to how thick you want or how thin you want. Now can you see that? I've cleaned it out. Like I said, the outer corner of my eye is not too thick, not too thin. It is just precise. We can make it a lot more sharper by taking a cotton bud and cleaning it out. But this is the alignment that I want. And from here, this is where the trick starts for a hooded eye. All right, so when you look straight and when you look down, what I really need is a little bit of a curve right onto the corner. It's almost like one of those Arabic Middle Eastern kind of a makeup, but without trying too hard. Where this corner ends right here, I'm going to draw another small little flick. It's curving my eye a lot more. What you need to do is when you look straight into the mirror, where your fold is, you'll be able to see no black eyeliner there. You'll be able to see the gap. You're just going to fill that up right now. So look straight and fill this gently. Everyone has got a little bit of a difference how their eyes are shaped. Nothing is in alignment. Like for example, my right side is a lot more droopier and heavier over here than my left side. So that is why I have to take much more longer to align this wing to this one. I'm just going to take a bronzing shade right here and I'm going to bronze just very slightly right here on my crease line. And I'm going to do that on my lower lash line as well. You know, applying a nude kohl when you have a very clean winged eyeliner will make your eyes look a lot more bigger and open. That ends this tutorial. Very easy winged eyeliner for people with hooded eyes, people with puffy, upper lid eyes, and if they're struggling to draw a winged liner, this is the easiest technique. It just opens up the eye, and can you see that? It just gives up a lift without any Botox or any fillers. So you can wear this with your Western look. You can even wear this with your Indian look. Very Middle Eastern, very Bipasha Basu. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it easier as well, my explanation. Do leave your feedback in the comment section, and I shall see you when I see you. Bye, my loves.